Here are my top 5 rose fragrances in my collection. First, we've got a 2 for both by Zahara. First, we've got Signature Rosé, and then the other one is Black Rose Halfeti. Both of these are spectacular. Signature Rosé kind of reminds me of like a rose dipped in like champagne. That's basically what you're getting out of it. And Black Rose is more of an earthy type of rose, definitely a lot darker than its counterpart. This is basically the light version, and this is the dark version. Both of these are great year-round fragrances that are just gonna help you stand out. After that, we have Cartier's Declaration d'un Soir. I actually really enjoy wearing this to weddings, mainly because it has that very nice, fresh, spicy rose. Like the rose is definitely in there, but there's a lot of fresh spices surrounding it that it kind of can get lost in the sauce, which is probably a good thing for a lot of guys that don't want to smell like rose too much, but wants to keep that very classy, masculine feel while wearing rose. And again, especially for weddings, this is kind of my go-to. After that, we have Mancera's Roses Vanille. I've been really loving this fragrance. I didn't even know roses and vanilla could really go together until I smelled this, and it is so good. They just meld very well together. For the most part, that is what you get, is roses and vanilla, but a very nice, deep, rich vanilla. Some might say that this is more vanilla forward, but because that rose is still very present in there, and they really just work off of each other, I had to add this to the list. If you're looking for a cheaper, woodier option, Barouge Gravity is also a great alternative, available at the perfume box. After that, we have Game of Spades Ruby. I really enjoy this. This is kind of like a rosewood saffron type of fragrance, but with a little bit of citruses added to it. It's not too scratchy either. It's not rough at all, really. If anything, it makes that rosewood saffron DNA a little bit more mass appealing. Definitely one that's easy to get into, especially if you've been looking into that DNA. I highly recommend looking into this one first. And the last one on my list was actually recommended to me by TLTG and Fragrance Noob, so shout out to them. I didn't even know this existed, and when I did get it, I immediately fell in love with it. It's a very fresh, kind of rosy fragrance. There's a bit of fruitiness, a little bit of powderiness. It does have like a marine quality in there too. There are some other florals in there, but the main player is, again, that rose. That's a very nice, calm type of rose. And the last one I'm talking about is another Mancera, and it is So Blue.